All right, co-main event. Back to you, Petrie, on this. Joe Body Bags Pyfer, minus 395. Abdul Razak Alhassan is plus 310. Pyfer 11-2. He's 27 years of age out of Philadelphia, PA. And he's off to a resounding 2-0 start in the UFC. Here he draws the power-packing Abdul Razak Alhassan, a 38-year-old veteran of 11 UFC fights. Another widespread here, BP.
Yeah.
Which way are you going?
So I love this fight. A little quick backstory. I hate Joe Pyfer's nickname, the Body Bag. The one time I was going to fight in amateur mixed martial arts, I drove to Indianapolis. I weighed in against a guy named Allen the Body Bag, forget his last name. And I'm like, God, you get that out of here. He ended up pulling out, fighting that never happened. You know, of course
he did.
I think he pissed his pants at the weigh-ins. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. But Be Like Joe Pyfer needs to be his nickname. I mean, Dana White stamped you, bro. That's what you're going to known as. The next week, you're sitting ringside. You're saying you're homeless. You're ringside with some hot chick. Be Like Joe Pyfer's your nickname. I mean, am I wrong?
It's just B.
Yeah, right. Be Joe
so
Pyfer.
It's not Be Like, right? But it's yes. I mean, they've already printed the shirts, but yes, he would be announced by Buffer as, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Be Joe Pyfer. It's fucking perfect.
Perfect. And Dana, Dana gave you that, right? I like Joe Pyfer. He's a big, beefy kid. He's coming along good. I mean, the one time we saw him grapple against Stolfus back in the Contender Series, he broke his arm. I know that can happen. Stolfus was a pretty good grappler. Abdul Razak Alhassan is going to come in and probably use some judo. I mean, this is a guy who's been chin before. He's got big power. If he doesn't get you out of the first round, it's going to be a wrap for him, in my opinion. I think he's going to want to grapple a little bit. I love what Pyfer did. After the Jeremy Mirscar fight, he went and did a couple grapplings, right? He grappled Jeremy Mirscar and beat him, beat him on points or decision or whatever. So I like that he's mixing it up and he's getting better. The number's huge, but be Joe Pyfer, baby. I think he wins his fight. I think it's going to be a second or third round knockout. I think he's going to continue to grow. Super athletic, super powerful. As long as he doesn't get clipped, I think, you can play a one round KO on Alhassan. I think that'd be a great, gorgeous number for you. But I like Joe Pyfer here.
Be Joe Pyfer, minus 395. Abdul Razak Alhassan, plus 310. Those are the odds right now on DraftKings Sportsbook. Ken Flo, what do you have for us here?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those fights I do not see going the distance. Both guys have big power. They both have a bunch of knockouts on their record. So it could be very chaotic in there. And it's not always clear as to who's going to get the knockout when you have two guys with that kind of speed, that kind of power, that kind of athleticism. But I think Pyfer is a little bit newer on the scene. I think his consistency you can rely on a bit more than Alhassan's. So give me Pyfer here.